Welcome back to Dad's Gaming. So, today, that's the Toad Spirit that I got on the last episode. Today, we're going to go through a couple of different bosses, and we are also looking at. What am I missing? Oh, there it is. We are also going to look at getting a merchant that will help us upgrade our board throughout the game. We'll come back to him here in just a minute. So we'll get that. We'll fight a couple of bosses, see how things go, and see how far we can get today. If I cannot get overrun by snakes. Skeletons, because I had no intention of fighting all of them at once. Hopefully today we can do a little better on fighting this boss and maybe actually beat him this time. That may actually definitely help. Go over to stances. We can always that's always a good one to have, getting health from charged heavy attacks and then damage dealt by varied combos. It's always a good thing to have a good damage rating. But I think we are just going to run straight into him this time, so I don't have to worry about being poisoned or running through my gourds. Oh, he got me poisoned. And I don't have any anti-poison points. Ow.
Greet our visitors.
Seems like a pretty good time to transform. Because these snakes. I didn't even realize I was that close. Ah. Yeah, I think we might actually have a pretty good chance of beating him this time. As long as I can get up and not get poisoned again.
Obsessed. You are just like him. When you remember that. The betted Elder Ginger to burn the great sage and the tongue alive. That's these two. I thought they were already turned into ashes by that fire. Who would have thought they had turned into Yaoguais?
All right, so go ahead and ring this.
I have an ominous feeling. After the bell rang, it seems as though the resentment in the depths of the mountain has grown. Ah, forget it. Overthinking won't help. Your presence has already made a mess in the mountain. Why not go ahead? Take them out, once and for all.
So here we can use things that we pick up to upgrade our spirits. The Wandering White is, in my opinion, well worth the upgrade. But another thing that we are going to find here is these Christmas tree lights. Those are going to serve an important role pretty quick.
These snake guys are nothing to fear. Snake gall steeped in drink, though, makes a fine tonic to flush malady. Here, here, young friend. Be my guest inside.
Well, well. I'd stake you're one more monkey from Mount Guagua. I've met many of you. The rank of birth, you all ought to call me.
So these are really going to be important for early game. So these are the gall gems are going to increase our poison resistance, which is nice, but I am more concerned with having these because they give you a little bit more health on top of what we're already getting.
But I'm just an old monkey.
So, in order for us to increase our actual drink, we need the wine worms. Now, if we're going to upgrade our gourd, that's what we need those Christmas tree lights for. So we are going to go ahead and upgrade our gourd because
you need a fine gourd
that gives
to
me.
drink from. Yeah. I'll fetch you a fitting one.
That gives me another drink. So that with
no going back to
our additive to the brew is going to give us a little bit more healing, which is always a plus. You can never have too much healing in this game.
Hailed bird, what dimmed your shine? Past's grip beyond our grasp, the future we may still clasp. Late is the hour, young one, in which you choose to stain my tranquil abode. Pray tell, to what end do you seek? If I don't the power of water, can you feel it?
I timed that poorly.
Bane and summon.
Timed it poorly again. That is one thing about this game, is your timing has to be fairly good in order to be effective, especially in early game.
A ripple wave, not without a stir.
I walked right into that. Timing. I'm telling you guys, it's all about timing. Yep, there it is. I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. Usually these bosses take, a time or two at least to figure out your timing and, get an idea of their attacks. And there's a lot of learning to this game. Much like a Dark Souls style game. Personally, I like to think of this as more of a boss rush style game. I walked right into that one, but I got some massive damage off of it. That is what I wanted to do, not everything else. I just can't get away from him. And unfortunately, this is a boss we have to beat. We can't sneak around him or anything like that. So I guess third time's a charm. We'll see how that goes for us. We're going to try this one a little bit different, though. That didn't work out for me either way. No, not what I wanted to do again. I was hoping if we got behind him, we'd be able to get that critical hit. But it didn't necessarily work out for me that way. So
A ripple awakens.
and I really don't want to use my transformation. Ooh, he's still got a move. And you guys will find out here in just a minute if I can get through this. Why I don't want to use my transformation just yet.
You have forced my hand. Now you shall face what I truly am.
This is why I don't want to use my transformation just yet, which it doesn't seem like it's really helping me out too much. Can't see nothing. Need to get out of the corner with it. There we go.
Oh, no ill will I bear. I'm merely my brother's eyes and ears. I feign my loyalty to guard this path on the bear's order. Your destiny's bleak and stark. In its grip, we share the mark. The Guanyin temple now lies in cinders, yet the elder soul endures. The root of greed and fosters the stem of suffering. Better to forget the thing you truly seek. The three bells. Have you seen them all? Do you too desire that which they ceaselessly hold dear?
The bells. 3 bells were set in the mountains since the Black Winged Wire's return, yet no one is allowed to go near them. Maybe the bells have something to do with the temple's burning. His words sound like truth to me, little monkey. Stay sharp. I'm on the lookout.
So before we go on to this next part, we're gonna increase our staff. So not a whole lot. I mean, 10 points is 10 points. But that 10 points is going to make a significant difference. Now, we can also look at, increasing our armor, which this is where we get some of that poison resist, which I'm not too concerned about at this point. So we're just going to stick with the staff for now. And we're going to move on to this next part, which we've got 2 of the 3 bells, but he gave us a pretty good hint as to what we were looking for. So let's go see how this works out for us. So this is going to take us to our Chapter 1 secret area. Now, there's not a lot here at the start of it, but let's see what we can get into up here in the temple. So, one of the things that we picked up gives us a little better defense than what we had after picking up a spirit. It increases our health and mana. Not really too concerned about that too much, but we also got to look at our pilgrim set. We lose our the effect that we get for having all 4 pieces on. So it's kind of a bit of, trade-off there as to whether it might actually be worth it or not to not have the extra defense.
Oh, thank Victor Bar. Oh, finally then the free bells sang. Disciples come, I hear travelers approaching my temple carrying you treasures. I cannot see you, but I recognize your odor. It cannot be you. You're back. It must be you who took that Kasaya. Now give it back!
Yeah, we still have to deal with that. Now, what's nice about this fight is these guys, if I don't get away from them quick enough, they will explode. But they give you a little bit of health too if you kill them. I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault. That one was all my fault.
Settle until I have that Kasaya. Get it now!
I'm stuck. You know, I really don't want to keep ending episodes on not being able to beat a boss. We'll give it one more shot, and we'll see if I can fare any better this time. But we are going to change back to the Pilgrim's hand wraps, or wrist wraps, rather. And I missed. I didn't quite have enough stamina to get away from that one. Alright, well, we gave it a shot, so we're going to go ahead and call it there. And never really noticed the way the trees are up there. You got green leafy trees back here, but you get closer to the temple and they look burnt and almost dead. I don't know. The amount of detail is absolutely insane. But anyways, we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.